Welcome to Select Vibes TV, where we discuss about politics, trending topics, and every other issues affecting Nigerians. This is another episode of our Mumu Must Talk, where we talk about the politicians, where we criticize, analyze, and also praise our government when they do something right. So, let's dive in straight to the video. Our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the last few weeks have submitted the 2024 budget to the Senate for approval, and that have trailed some reactions in the internet when the citizens of Nigeria have seen the content of that budget. Some of the reactions got said that they budgeted over 20 billion naira for renovation and building of houses for the government officials. Oh God. 20 billion naira. Oh God. No. And we are told to wait. Exercise patience. There will be a renewed hope for you people. And look at the budget. You will see that there is nothing renewed about the hope. Rather, there is something renewed about the hopelessness. Oh God. These people won't kill us. What is this now? Over 20 billion. Whenever they talk about their cars, anyway, you know, say they don't budget 1.5 for the car of the first lady. So we don't know the one way president. Okay, I don't remember. Yes, okay. If I say na yash him go dey use. You understand? All Friday like this, he go just go carry some automobile. No. He go cruise party. This government too sweet. It's too sweet. Now they flex money. 2.5 billion naira for renovation. 15 billion naira for building a new one. President Tinubu, when he is being inaugurated, he said,
"Let the poor breathe. Don't suffocate them."
Mr. President, the poor is not breathing. You get it now? The poor is not breathing. We are not breathing, we are dying.
Mr. President, you want to suffocate us? Mr. President, he dey choke us, he dey choke us. Supporters of this APC government be like people wey get diabetes, wey doctor tell make they no take sugar, they go dey take beer. When the result go show, doctor go tell them, but I thought I told you not to take sugar. Since you have been taking sugar, they say no, we are not taking sugar, we are taking beer. Because last time we heard a hardcore member of APC, he don't come out, he talk say he get asthma. Say he no get money where you can use buy the medication. Say the medication don't cost. He say no, this is not happening. This government wants to kill us. I tell her, say no, they never start to kill us, so you never see anything. This is 6 months, and when he clock 1 year, 2 years, you go see shege tire. This thing, you know me. I remember where I dey use fuel of 1,005 go. Now I dey use 5,005 go there, and it's not enough. Mr. President, you said
I feel your pain.
these things we wey they do now. You know they show say they feel our pain. We are dying. There is nothing good that will come out of this government because they started from awarding their contracts in the name of ministers. They award ministers to people that helped them in achieving their goals. You get now. News has it that they are, they are giving promotions to judges that helped them achieve their goals. You get it now. So this is nothing. There is nothing that is yet to be seen. We have seen it all. When Mr. P2B was saying there is no state or there is nowhere in Nigeria that you can buy bread cheap when we have a bad government. Some people think he is just saying, he's just na political sentiment. That's what some people thought. But in no time, we have seen that this government have proved what Peter Obi said right, that what he said was very, very correct. And some of the Abandonians have also realized that it's not by tribalism. It's not by supporting somebody from your tribe. It's actually supporting somebody that have the competence and capability to lead us in Nigeria. So before I show you the tweet reaction of Mr. Peter Obi on the budget, on the 2024 budget submitted to the Senate, let me first of all show you this tweet reaction of this person, this Abadonian that goes by the name Jegede Jumoke on Twitter. Listen to it, and when we come back, the full budget and some of the content in the budget. Now, listen to Jegede Jumoke.
Now, Jegede Jumoke said, Jagaban till 2031, then power will go back to the north. We move.
The master of the plan has taken over the Jagaban of Nigeria. They never see anything. Obedience will still deny Peter Obi as the thing they go now. So, after few months of Shege promas, he immediately came back to his senses and he wrote, "No one can even defend all this rubbish in that 2024 budget. People are suffering. Things are hard, everything is costly, and the only thing the government is after is renovation of one useless house with 20 billion naira. No, this is unacceptable." You've heard him, right? Yes, that is what we are talking about. Some of them have realized that no, this person will never help us. Forget, this person is not planning to help us, and he will never do that. So that is why you see some of them that still have some little senses in their head, trying to turn back and amend their ways. Yes, that is what we should.
Don't worry, don't take me. Don't take play.
All right, let's take a tweet from Mr. Peter Obi. When we come back, we'll wrap this up.
So this is a tweet from Mr. Peter Obi when he said, "Even as I am still studying the 2024 fiscal budget as presented to the National Assembly last week, I cannot wait as I am compelled to ask, what is exactly wrong with us in this country?" I ask these questions because it is hard for me to understand some of the recent happenings in our nation. In these critical times, the recent news about a budget provision of 15 billion for the construction of a new residence for the Vice President is both shocking and disheartening considering the many important challenges facing our nation. Just recently, in the supplementary budget, the sum of 2.5 billion was included for the renovation of the Vice President's residence in Abuja, which means that he already has a residence. Again, during the budget presentation, I had the sum of 3 billion was allocated for the renovation of the Vice President's residence in Lagos. If we total all these sums, we would have budgeted the sum of 20.5 billion for the housing of the Vice President at this critical time. When we are not just the world poverty capital, but more people are falling into poverty, with so many Nigerians not knowing where their next meal will come from. Our health facilities have collapsed, and unemployment is skyrocketing.
I am convinced that 99.9% of Nigerians can only dream of living in the current residence of the Vice President. Several people employed in the university are not being paid. Just to give an example, the salary of a professor in the Nigerian university is about 400,000 naira, which without removing tax is about 5 million naira a year. What we have budgeted for the housing of the Vice President, who is already luxuriously housed, is therefore the annual salary of about 3,000 professors. This is the finance needed to develop the much needed human capital. The budget of 5 billion for student loans, which is yet to be disbursed, is only a tiny percentage of the cost of the Vice President's new home. We are projecting to use 4 times the amount of educating all Nigerian indigenous students to house the Vice President. And we are being told there is nothing wrong with us. I am sure the major teaching hospital in Nsukka, Lagos, Ibadan, and Zaria do not receive this much capital vote in the budget this year. We have had leaders that were exemplary in the past. Most Nigerians may not know that the popular 1004 flats in Lagos was a land allocated for the building of a presidential mansion for the then head of state, General Murtala Mohammed. He sternly turned down the offer and instructed that the land should be used to build blocks of flats for civil servants. That is the kind of sacrificial leadership worth emulating. Our leaders must therefore stop the recklessness and insensitivity to the plight of the masses. We need leaders who show compassion and are willing to sacrifice for the common progress and development. Such compassionate and frugal leaders are critical in our journey to the new Nigeria. And distinguished KPMG Link said, "This is madness. 2.5 billion naira to renovate, 15 billion naira to build a new one after renovation, then 3 billion naira to renovate the one in Lagos. All this on Niger Delta oil and loans from foreign countries. Madness. The people in APC are mad. Wow."
You've heard him, right? Yes. This is how a leader should talk. This is how a leader thinks. You understand? It's not a rocket science. When you see a leader, by his action, you will know that if this person is in office, everything, at least we know that, it's not going to be a magic, you get. It's a gradual process. But you will still see some things that will show you that this person is really working and this person really have your interests at heart. So that's what we are saying. You understand? So anyways, this is the end of this show. And then please, before we go, I would like you to like, subscribe to my channel. Please click on the notification button so you can get the alert of my videos whenever I drop it. So bye for now.